This is Tammy C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I'm doing good. I went to bed early and now I'm awake early. I want to talk about what in the world do I want to talk about? It's a combination. Having boundaries and moving in silence, really. I think that's what I want to talk about. So I was just watching a video briefly. Sweet, older, wise woman. She was saying when, God, I keep on messing up because I look at the video and kind of forget the title. Oh, okay. Men see you differently when you have money. Men see you differently when you have money. Please hit that like button and subscribe and all the other good stuff. Thank you. I may have to turn my air off. It tends to blow loud, so hopefully it won't interfere. I think I am going to turn it off just so you all can hear me clearly. But yeah, she was saying men tend to see you differently when you have money. Okay, just to go back a little bit, I've been divorced a long time. I got married at 22, so I moved out at 22 years old. And I was 29 when I was divorced. I never had a man try to move in with me. It just didn't happen. So, your boundaries really help you not get taken advantage of. That's the truth. I'm moving to my bedroom just so I can be a little more quiet. Bear with me. Yeah, your boundaries. That's what really protects you from vultures or users. Okay. And then number 2, if you have money, it don't even need to be a lot of money. Let's say you're established. I prefer to go with that. If you are established, you have a good job, you have your own home, you have a house, you have a nice apartment. Car is, anybody can get a car, but whatever. 401k, you have your stuff in order. If a man, or vice versa, it could be a lady trying to get a man, for his stuff. If someone like that comes along, you got to be smart enough to spot these people out. And this is my opinion. At times, people that get taken advantage of, they may not be in a very healthy place mentally, because I know the time I got taken advantage of, I was at the lowest of low. The A-game Tammy would never have gotten taken by a guy. And I don't even say I got taken. It was my generosity, but the person was a toxic person, and he took advantage of my kindness. But a healthy version of me, I could spot those type of guys out a mile a minute. And that happened a long time ago, and it happened to me one time, and it's never happened again. But ladies, it doesn't matter because the lady was just saying he may be handsome and he'll come around with his talk. That stuff shouldn't even be working on more mature women. It comes a time where looks are nice, but just because a guy is handsome, he shouldn't be able to just come around and say any old thing and lure you in. This is where we have to do the work on ourselves as well as become discerning. That's why I like this book. I use Prayers That Avail Much. And they have a prayer in this book on discernment. You need to be discerning, not only for men, us women. You need to be discerning on these jobs. I hear that people experience a lot of drama on jobs. And I know the remote working, I hope that has helped, but I feel like working remote, you still get drama because it's gonna come through Zoom or the email or text or the phone calls or the meetings. Drama is drama. Drama will come through a Zoom screen, the video. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I do telehealth all day. A client, how they present themselves in person and how they present themselves on the platform, the video, it doesn't matter. Negativity is negativity, or, depression is depression. So that's going to come through any media. I think another thing is some people talk too much. You don't tell somebody what you have. And I know men and women, they can look at someone and kind of put it together, especially if they get into your home or if they watch how you move. They could tell, like, this is a lady that appears to have her stuff in order or herself in order. Or this is a guy, he's about his business. She's about her business. And people prey on that. So another lady in the comments said her husband died. He left her $1 million, and here comes the undertaker. And she said his own friends tried to talk to her. I believe it. Well, for one, people will try to count your money. And as sick as it sounds, but this is not unusual. When someone passes, the assumption is they had a policy or they left you a will. And so people that are manipulators and users and crooks, they come for, a widow and think this person has money. I mean, sick as it sounds, it happens. So God forbid you lose somebody or you inherit money, you have to be protective. You know these people. You know how people are. Me personally, my mother passed away. I double dog dared somebody to even let it fly out their mouth. It was just see, that's what I'm saying. Boundaries hold the key. It's just some stuff is just non-negotiable. Like, my mom passed away. I wasn't thinking about no money or this and that. I just wanted my mother back. So if you had to come to me, somebody talking about money or did she leave you money, I think that would have probably ended a friendship or a relationship, some ship, because when someone passes away, you should never, ever, ever ask if they were left money. I would never. It's already delicate and it's just nobody's business. And I think with social media and with the weight of the world, people are not private anymore. They're giving all their business away. And this is attracting the wrong people. And it's like people want validation. They want attention. It's, when you were little and you were dancing, look at me, mommy. Take a picture of me, mommy. It's like people had that look at me, mommy syndrome. And they desire, it's something they're looking for, but you're not going to get it from a man or a lady or the media. It's an inward situation that you have to create. I think it's really good to have your money saved, to have your 401k, a pension, to have, a nice home that's affordable, because being house poor, that's not attractive, and that's unhealthy because that's going to stress you out. You don't need that. But having your ducks in a row and being business minded, I think it's attractive, and I think it creates a life where you can enjoy your life better without being stressed. That's what we want. But if you have people trying to come after you because of what you have got to learn discernment and instantly get away from them. That conversation shouldn't even be coming up when you first start dating somebody. Money. That's a red flag for me. It's something, I have anxiety or anxious attachment with money. Growing up, my parents were middle class, lower middle class. I'm not sure where they fall. Dad worked for the railroad, mom worked for the post office, but we never went without. We never didn't have food, but it was always this tension around money because Dad, he was more of, I want to say better with his money, and my mom was a spender. My mom, she loved going downtown Chicago, Marshall Fields, buying nice perfume, her makeup, her hair was going to look good. And Mom liked to live large. Me and Mom were at concerts, honey, plays. We had a lot of fun. But my dad was more, into saving and just trying to make sure everything is taken care of. And they bumped heads there. Hearing those conversations, it jumped over to me. So when I got married, I'm like, oh, God, I don't want to deal with the money piece, which my ex-husband was very good with money. And so I didn't have much experience with it. And I had a negative connotation towards it because of what I heard my parents going back and forth over money, which as I got older, I didn't understand because they both had good jobs. There was nothing to argue over. The house wasn't outrageous. The house we lived in, it was a modest home. They kept nice cars, but not like Cadillacs and Mercedes. It was just normal Chevys, nice cars, but Buicks. But it was nothing to argue over from what I could see. But it was that belief system that my mom had where she thought she had to spend. And, it wasn't until she got ill, really, really ill towards the end of her life, when my sister took over her finances and we learned that she had an abundance. I'm sorry, my voice is weird because in my sinuses, the allergies are acting up, having like some type of wheezing noises. Oh, God, I feel like Peter off the Brady Bunch sometimes. My voice be tripping in the morning. But yes, my sister, had to take care of her finances. Not to tell on my business, but yeah, she had more than enough money. She was retired. She had her own retirement and part of my dad's. So she was doing well financially, but she just wasn't the best with money. I get it, and I'm always transparent with you all. That's not my strongest area, but it's become better. That's the way I'll phrase it. Like I tell you, I always pay my bills on time. I have okay credit. I'm not going to say, I have 800 all day. I'll never tell my business anyway, like that. But when I went to buy a house a few years ago, I really scrubbed my credit. It wasn't bad. I had I don't even know, what did I have? 2 or 3 old credit cards maybe I didn't pay off. So I got in contact with them and, got that paid off. I think that was about it. In Target, I was late with Target several years back. And that was pretty much it, I think. I don't think I had anything else. And that wasn't too hard to clean up. Well, nothing I could do about the late thing, but that worked out okay, too. But that was when I was in grad school and things kind of fell a little wonky. Got a little wonky there. But, you clean your stuff up. That's the key with your credit. You go get your credit reports, and Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and you scrub them. And you look through it, negotiate that debt, and after 7 years, it falls off. So don't go digging up old debt trying to repay it. But yeah, you do your best. You do your best with your finances. You keep yourself together. But ladies and men, be ye aware when you start dating of moochers, and use your common sense. You all, come on now. I know this is not a Chicago thing. When somebody is up to no good. And okay, let me just give you some examples. Because sometimes people be acting kind of, I try not to say the wrong stuff on my channel because I've been accused of being self-righteous. And sometimes I'm harsh. Not that I'm trying to be hard on you, because I'm the type that don't never want to hurt nobody's feelings. But I'm hard on me. And so I can take how I did shit to myself, because it comes from Otis Walker, my dad. And he was, he ruled with an iron fist. And he was straight up no chaser with his words, but he was very quiet, believe it or not. But he was no nonsense. That's really what I'm trying to go for. He was very no nonsense. So my personality is really more like him than my mom. My mom had the gentle side and was very, very sweet. Now, I definitely have that part of her, but I have that more firm, no nonsense part. It sticks out more to me, which I sometimes I kind of don't like it because I could tell I come off closed off, or I can't even get the words correct. There are times where I feel I come off hard. Like I don't like that masculine, feminine stuff. I don't really talk like that. But yeah, I could come off hard. And I know that can be bad, especially when you want to get out and date. If you have a hard exterior, it makes it hard for people to get in. And I swear my voice is doing everything you are. It's weird. It's going like making, I'm going to take an allergy pill this morning. But it's hard for people to get to know you. That's what I'm trying to say. The reason for that behavior, or the reason I act like that or I am like that, is I just don't like bull crap, and I see through it. And I've reached a point in my life where I'm becoming more and more peaceful, alone. And so if you are going to come into my space, since this is not just romance either, period, point blank, period, you need to come with some sense. I don't want to be bothered with drama. And surely, I don't want to be bothered with somebody trying to take money from me. Surely. Now, it's another piece to that. I'm actually very caring and generous. So that's why I'm real protective over the money piece, because if I see a need, I will help. Like I had a student come to me, and she's graduated a little while ago, but I work with her through my job, and she came to me asking, for gas money or something. Yeah, I give a young person $20 or $25. That's not gonna break me. I'll try to help. But what I don't like, if they keep coming back and trying to use you, I can't be a bank for somebody. I just don't have that type of money to be giving out, and you're not going to use me. So I'll rather point them to resources to help them, which is what I'm trying to figure out how I can help her. But yeah, let's not do that. So I guess in summary, in closing, just be careful out here in these streets, and pay attention to wording. If a man is talking about your finances right away, or casing out the joint, looking around, then you need to be suspicious. And so someone that's been single a while, you all the kind of the ones that follow me know about my relationship. I don't let men in my apartment. I haven't done that since my divorce in 1999. You get into my home once we're dating and it's something established, then you could come over. But I don't just have random men in my home. That's just not something I ever practice, and I'm definitely not going to start that now. I think people are too lax and too trusting, and you're not moving safely. And this is why these incidents happen, because my theory on that has always been, if I keep you outside of my door, it's okay. But I get you in here, and now you up on me, and I don't want you on me. Somebody's going to get hurt, and it could be me, because women are not stronger than men. And then there's another part to that, and forgive me, you all, for bringing out my side that I try to keep hidden. If you get on top of me or get on me, and I don't want you on me, I don't want to go to jail, because trust and believe, Otis Walker told us, if someone does something to you and you can't get them off of you with your hands, start using objects. And that would be me. So I don't want to talk about my other side that I never want to have to use. But yeah, you don't want to get into a compromised position where you got to beat the hell out of somebody and you don't beat them to death. And look, that just sounds so morbid. And now I'm in jail in an orange jumpsuit. So I try to prevent those type of things, and that's how my mind works. It'll go like real ahead and real, what would that word be? Dark. It'll go dark, like, oh God, this could happen, that could happen. But you know what? Thinking like that at times, you're probably like, what the hell is she talking about? Thinking like that at times, it has kept me from doing stupid stuff. Because see, and this is what I'm going to say, then I'm going to get on off of here. When I was unhealthy, like at 29 years old, 30, 34, 35, that's when I did stupid stuff. Like I said, being generous to that guy who didn't deserve it, or dating somebody else from my past. I dated this guy, and the worst came out of me. So when you're unhealthy, this is when you make bad choices and bad decisions. That's why I always talk about self-love and self-reflection. And I know you all get tired of hearing about it, but the only reason I talk about these things is because I do these things. Like today, I have my therapy session. It's an onward journey. It's a forever journey. I'm always journaling. I'm meditating. I'm listening to videos. I'm listening to sermons. I'm looking at my prayer book. I'm looking at my Bible. I cannot find my daily word. I have misplaced that book, and I've been looking for it. But those are the tools I use to keep my head on straight. And it's not easy all the time. It's not easy. I tell you all over and over, the things you suffer with, I do too. I am anxious. My mind could start going, then, I'll go negative and I have to reel it back in. And like, that didn't make no sense. Where are you getting that from? So we have, 60,000 thoughts per day. A chunk of them are negative and on autopilot. So we have to redirect those thoughts to positivity. And even when you don't see any glimpse of what you want, you still focus on what you want. And so I think that's going to be another thing that I talk about. The reason why people don't have the life they desire is because they're focusing on what they don't want and not what they want. So anyway, I did a survey thing, and I think people want to see a video about how to motivate their life or something. Like I'll do a video on that. Whatever I put up there. Like, I can't remember now, but I'll be doing a video on that. But yeah, you definitely got to focus on the outcome, not the problem. All right, you all, I'm crackling over here in my voice. So I'm going to take my allergy pill, all my vitamins. And look, hit that coffee because it's 6 o'clock and I have a training in person with my whole group. It's about 80 of us or so. And we starting school in less than 2 weeks. And it is really chaotic with my job. Just trying to get all this stuff organized because they did some layoffs. So it's been a lot of changes. So yeah, I want to be focused today and see exactly how things are going to look in a week and a half or so. Okay, you all, have a good day. Thanks for listening to me ramble, but I really did have a message to the madness. God bless you all. God keep you all. Stay safe. Keep your head on a swivel and stay with discernment. Pay attention now. Don't be giving out money. Don't do it. Bye.